Gotta try to beg for money. I hate that. I really do. It's not a matter of pride. It's a matter of I feel bad because other people got their own problems. But all my money from disability has been wasted. All of it. Jumping through hoops and going for help to people who didn't help. Look at all the stuff that the state of Oregon requires a disabled person to go through in order to make a goddamn police report. Meanwhile, the cops keep saying it's not their jobs anyway, it's somebody else's job every time. Well, that's horrible. Oh. Every muscle in my body hurts. I better... Oh, fuck, it's getting cold. I don't have a blanket. I gave a lady my jacket that I was using as a blanket, and she was going to bring it back, but I didn't expect her to. I'd hoped, but last time I saw her, she had a different jacket on. So, yeah, that's the way things go, right? That's alright, as long as she didn't fucking freeze, and I didn't fucking freeze, and obviously neither of us froze. Now, if some of y'all have been paying attention, you might have noticed there's a lady at the Safeway who's helped me out a little bit. She bought me some ear drops that they're for removing earwax, and what I have is a major goddamn infection. She did best she could. It worked out all right. It's still draining. I'm not sure what better she could have done. I think she did a great job. I did feel, well, I'm glad that I got help. That's for damn sure. She also bought me some Tylenol that I won't use, but somebody might need it. And she got some water and totally hooked me up. She also got me a bunch of cotton balls and some pain reliever for the ear, which also I won't take. My ear isn't in pain. It's my head pressure that's in pain. And yeah, Tylenol could help that out, but as long as it doesn't turn into a migraine, I gotta just deal with it. Because otherwise it just gets worse. As long as I can remove myself from the stressful element, I can be alright. Anyway, my P.O. box here is P.O. Box 701, Tillamook, Oregon. Sean Schwartz, SHAWN SCHWARTZ. I know they say don't send cash through the mail. You don't take whatever you send me. I mean, seriously, if it's cash, if it's a check, I don't know if I'll have to get an account to cash a check somewhere, but this stuff is killing me. I'm overwhelmed all the time. You know, I've spent all of my money running around to services that I was sent to because the cops didn't want to do their jobs. I live on disability income, and all my disability going towards the cops not doing their jobs is just not cool. Anyway, I'm going to go in and see if I can leave. That's the funny guy from dinner. Well, there was 3 of us got hit last, but at least I thought we were funny. Blowing zombie tricks.
Oh, you're right there.
And y'all know how to do any of that internet stuff. I am seriously swamped on nearly all of it. I never really had somebody to be my guardian, so I guess that pretty well. Pass along on that. Much better an issue than of course getting talked over so easily and then my words don't come together right. I am trouble. I has a big mouth and an internet channel, so I want $2 hairs worth of them there macaroni and cheese. Yep. It was a toss up. Either conserve money or come into Safeway and warm up. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, and I wasn't too bright. There was a young lady who needed a jacket the other night, and I gave her mine. She was going to bring it back, but she didn't. And that was my blanket at night. So now I'm whining at myself for being good to people. Nice people. I got to make a distinction. That was nice to her. All right. I'm gonna have to take that back because I lost the $1. Maybe just $1.50 worth. Sorry about that.
Do you have $1.75? It only came to $1.75. How much do you have?
50.
Do you have any change, Krista?
60.
I can go back to my locker, but it'll take a minute. He's got $1.60.
75.
Oh, you got $1.75.
I got it. Yes.
You're good.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
You go ahead.
That's it. I have change.
Yeah.
I'm snapping, crackling, and popping. I must be a Rice Krispies treat. Actually, I'm sober, but don't tell my mother, okay?
Okay.
I don't think she'd approve.
All right. 175.
All right, here's the dollar.
Your total is $8.06.
Thanks, yeah.
Have a good evening.
That's not a reason, because she says the same thing for us.
No, I just didn't need to pick on you. But it would be a nice treat, so I just wanted to.
Yeah. Have a good day, Sean.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm about
My back is flipping hurt. And I'm whining like a mule. Anyway, I guess I probably already said this already. P.O. Box 701, Tillamook, Oregon. You'll probably look up the zip code pretty easy, or postal code. Thank you. I probably should have looked it up ahead of time. See, at the very beginning, just as now, I needed a safe place to work on this, and I needed help. And of course, it needed to be real help. Without a place to do it all, though, I mean, what am I really running around for? And there is zero chance of my life improving. I know there's at least 2 countries where they have legal euthanasia for people who are autistic, for people who have Asperger's, and I'd like to go. I'd like some help getting there. I know a lot of people kind of like me, you know, but you don't get how overwhelmed I am and how I can't function. It doesn't even register to you. And a lot of you think if you yell at me and scream at me that it'll get me to, no. It don't work that way. See, unlike you excuse-making punks, I at least made an effort. Made an effort to be more than just words. But I also made the effort to use those words effectively. And it was effective. No, it was not effective in getting my voice heard. That would take a friend or family member who fucking gives a holy goddamn. And they show how much they give a damn by how well they listen. If they want to say they're sorry and turn everything into an argument, they ain't trying to help you. They don't care. They're too busy with their own shit. When you say, oh, I don't know how to help, I don't know how to help, I don't know how to help. Hell, I tell people that too. Mostly when they want to do that shit to me. When they come to me with a problem, I don't mind giving them a little bit of equality. If it's necessary and something they're capable of doing themselves, isn't that the judgment that they're capable? There's a lot of stuff in life that's entirely dependent upon others. A lot of people wanted to promise to help, and they didn't try to turn it in with me privately to anyone at all. They just wanted to talk away. Never accomplishing a goddamn thing, because that's not what junkies fucking do. No, I never had real friends. I had people who pretended to be my friends until they were told no. Until I set boundaries. See, that's one of the things that a lot of people liked about me. I set some pretty shitty boundaries, didn't I? No, I didn't. You just don't respect my boundaries. And then you expect me to respect yours. You want me to take your bullshit, but you can't take it back. A lot of people, when I told the stories of some of the things that happened, they wanted to accuse me of slandering them. And then I showed the truth in their own words. And holy shit, they fucking flipped. See, Natalie Bollinger didn't understand how nice I had been by not posting up all of her personal goddamn business. But I got sick of the abuse, as anyone would. I can't function without my loved ones. Part of what made them my loved ones is that they protected me, and part of what made them my loved ones is that I protected them. What's left to protect, you know? I saw Susan at dinner tonight. She didn't cause any problems. Saw her yesterday. She didn't cause any problems. She's also not dead, which I'm pretty happy about. The problem with getting an attorney is that they're shit human beings. The problem with the public pretenders is that they're not even human beings. They're slimy little worms. People who think they should get paid for doing nothing. Not sure if you noticed, but I'm doing more than just nothing. I do the best I can with the abilities I got. Anyway, I suppose tomorrow I'm going to have to spend a portion of the day panhandling. Hopefully I'll be able to make it into the library with my backpack for a couple hours. I gotta plan things out ahead of time based on when my back is gonna allow me to work, when my legs are gonna allow me to work, when they're gonna allow me to travel. If someone could stop and instead of fucking arguing with me, understand that if I had a fucking family member, I wouldn't have had so many fucking problems goddamn pile up. What I needed was a real friend, an actual friend who actually cared about me, about my well-being. Do I have a friend like that? No, of course I don't. Do I have a family member like that? No, of course I don't. Well, a lot of people make excuses for harming me. You know, I scream back, don't I? But you notice those people approach me. Those people come to me to bully me. I don't go seeking them out. You might also notice that the people that I'm afraid of, I have every reason to be afraid of. Look up the name Waylon Lolotai, W-A-Y-L-O-N-L-O-L-O-T-A-I. Look up the name Sarah Nelson, Lincoln, Nebraska. God, I can't find my tobacco to roll me a tobacco. Oh well. I got pouch tobacco because it's cheap. And I'll roll a cigarette and smoke most of it. And then I'll get a few of them together, the half-smoked tobaccos, and I'll roll another cigarette at them. Try to conserve as much as possible, you know. I'm also too broke to go anywhere. People are always giving me suggestions. And if I don't try their suggestion, oh, well, I tried. No, you didn't. You tell me to do things, but you don't empower me to do them. You don't help me to do them, and you don't stop to comprehend the fact that I cannot do the things that you are asking me to do without assistance. The constantly moving has given me hell on how my physical body feels all the time. And I can't afford to go and even see a regular doctor. Like, how am I going to do this when I can't organize the shit in my goddamn car? I had more than this, but no matter what I had, without a friend or family member speaking up with me, instead of making empty goddamn promises and taking my money for them promises. Or making promises and throwing money in my face when they wasn't able to come through. Here's money. Well, thank you. But then later on, people are like, oh, I did help you. Remember I gave you money? That wasn't help. That was a temporary band-aid that I am thankful for. But it didn't do anything to stop the abuse. Shannon Alvarado couldn't stop fucking drunken goddamn arguing with me. Sure, she exposed that Kara Johnson Miles lady, but to this day, has she ever once tried to make a single goddamn effort to turn that shit in? No, not ever. She just let them do whatever the fuck they wanted. For 6 years, she's admitted that it fucking happened. And for 6 years, has made literally zero attempt to help me to turn it in. Every goddamn time, it's the same fucking excuses. And then people want to type at me like, oh, well, Shannon Alvarado was nice to you. Yeah, nice, but she wasn't good to me. She wasn't good to the other people there either. When you've got money and you waste money on stupid shit and your money goes to wasting someone else's time, it hurts. And when you do it over again and you want to use that as an excuse why it's somehow not a terrible thing that you've done, I don't get it. Someone calling themselves Animals Guy typed, hi, you want to talk about it? Obviously, I'm talking about it. Obviously, I'm never going to make enough to live on. Obviously, without help, I had to do desperate things. And instead of understanding that I had to do desperate things if you didn't help, all of you just stare and watch. After you make promises to a guy, you never expect that he'll need you to keep them. I'm only disabled when my predators want me to be disabled. The rest of the time, I'm not. Y'all are fucking disgusting people, every goddamn one of you. Here I am asking money from people that I'm talking shit to. It's pathetic that I'm on my channel after all these years and I'm asking for money when what I've been screaming for this entire goddamn time is for someone to fucking hear my voice and fucking help me share it. I have the evidence. Help me to turn it in. If I show it to you, fucking turn it in. Don't make me go through all this bullshit, all this hell, to try to find a way to fucking send shit in the only way you're willing to do it. And why is it every one of you goddamn pieces of shit is only willing to try it in a way that I can't? I'm not dealing with level-headed human beings. I'm dealing with idiots. But I'm dealing with a lot of people, aren't I? A lot of different situations. You want me to be nice to people. There's a lot of people that have helped me out. But they don't help me out with the one thing that I fucking need. Help getting my own goddamn place. Where I can safely call a friend or a family member if I am victimized and say, hey, I need help. Because that's what the term mentally ill does. It makes us a perpetual victim for the rest of our lives. You'll let anybody do whatever the fuck they want to us. And although there are laws that are supposed to be in place to protect us, without you fucking pieces of shit giving a holy goddamn, they don't protect a goddamn thing. Now, if y'all can come up with a fund to get me to the Netherlands, where they have assisted termination of life for people like me. Whether you love me or hate me, that should be something that you're down with if you give a shit. Because ain't none of y'all ever gonna look at the evidence. No matter how much of my disability money I spend to go and fucking see you. No matter how much of the money that people in their $50 and $20 here and there give to me, that I send to you for you to help me. No matter how much of that I spend, not a goddamn one of you is gonna help me. Because if you were gonna fucking help me, you'd have done it from the fucking start. So here I am. I'm not asking for you goddamn cowards to speak up. I'm asking for contributions just enough to where I can fucking keep myself taken care of. I can't fucking take care of myself. Do you not get that? I've spent all of my money because of my disabilities, because of help that was supposed to be there for me, because my disabilities prevent me from being able to do that shit for myself. And you get to see why for all these years, why that is. It's not because I'm a horrible goddamn person. It's because you are. Between speaking up and watching for goddamn entertainment, which one did you choose? When I finally got help with PayPal and was setting up an account to sell shit on eBay, what happened? Scott DaCosta and his goons did everything they could to knock me down a notch again. And none of you give a fuck that I am goddamn disabled person they're doing this to. You think it's fucking fine. You just watch. Like a sick fucking pervert. You just watch. If one of y'all and all this time would have helped me when I fucking needed it, instead of procrastinating for all this time, how many of you ever actually came through? None of you. You let my predators get away, blowing off literally everything that I say, and then pretending I'm a bad person because you fucking lied. And all these women who did this, they don't think that they should have any punishment for it. They don't think they did anything fucking wrong. That's what we've taught women to do. How is a woman supposed to help? She's supposed to boss us around. Do this, do that. Here's my honey-do list. Well, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm not fucking dating any of you. There's a reason for that. Is this an excellent infomercial for fucking please God fucking help? Oh wait. Yeah, that guy don't listen. That's why I'm asking you.